Hey guys, my name is Amanda Mason, and I am the creator of the fundraising event called Musicality. Musicality is a day event where members of the Perishable Hopkinton community come out to hear various music performances from musicians around the county, as well as enjoy many activities such as face painting, 50/50 raffles, a silent auction, balloon animals, a coloring table, various novelties, musical instrument lessons, and a plethora of baked goods for sale. During Parishville's Christmas concert, after totaling the money collected, I would donate the funds to my school's music department. 8 years ago, I read a newspaper article looking for ideas as to how to help the community. The best ideas would be selected and given $100 seed money to use as a starting fund for your idea in order to implement it. My idea was selected, and I became the creator of my idea called Musicality. I became inspired because my school, Perishville Hopkinton, had been facing budget cuts for a while, and one of the things that would have been cut was my school's music department. The idea devastated me because through our band program, I discovered what I wanted to pursue in my life, and I wanted other children to have the same opportunity as I did to find their own passion in life. Music is a vital part in a child's education and important to a well-developed curriculum, so when I read that article, I knew that I wanted my idea to benefit the music department. Musicality requires so much work. My entire summer every year was spent doing volunteer work for Musicality. I would walk around the entire town of Potsdam. Perishville doesn't have many stores. Going to local stores asking if they would be willing to donate money or an item for our silent auction, as well as hanging up flyers to advertise. Most of the time, the owners required me to return in a few weeks to see how truly dedicated that I was, which would take even more time. In order to get money to buy the things necessary for the event day, I would have to send letters to any addresses that I could find to people of the community, and would go around and hold a multitude of bottle drives, and that means having to go to strangers' houses and have to ask them for bottles for an event that they may not have heard of. I created multiple GoFundMe pages in order to help gather direct donations and post as much as possible on social media websites. I had to partake in multiple radio interviews as well as television interviews, and would meet with the newspaper authors in order to have stories printed about Musicality in the paper. The day before the event, I would go up to the school and decorate, as well as set up the stage and other tables until very, very late at night. I had to recruit some of my friends to help me with these tasks, as well as my family for the day of the event itself, and I also had to keep track of funds to a T, as it is a fundraising program, and people want to know that their money is actually going to what you're doing. After 5 years, Musicality had accomplished a great deal. Musicality donated over $14,000 to the Perishville Hopkinton Central School Music Department, as well as instrument repair toolkits. I have watched the community grow and work together to support my school and the performing arts since Musicality was created. Students have had the opportunity to play on instruments that are working and not broken, as well as have new music and resources to learn from. My whole community had worked together to help make Musicality work as flawlessly as possible in order to help their children have a curriculum that works to their needs. And through Musicality, Perishville Hopkinton Central School's music department still exists today, and students are still learning and thriving through music. Through my volunteer work, I learned many lessons. I learned that not everyone will be willing to help you, but you don't need everyone's help to be successful. I also learned that volunteerism is important to having a good life and having a nice community. I acquired some skills such as how to be personable while soliciting and organizational skills. The most memorable part is that every year I would get to see new people come to Musicality and enjoy themselves, as well as the returnees whom seemed to have just as much fun as they had the year before. Being honored with the Karen P. Martin Award for Excellence from the St. Lawrence County Youth Bureau, along with a $1,000 check towards Musicality, made me feel particularly good about volunteering. Winning this award made me feel like I was making a difference to other people outside of just my school district, and inspired others to volunteer as well. I would tell other young people that when it comes to volunteering, never give up. If you have a goal set in mind, then it is possible, and to never lose hope in it. I managed to create Musicality in 7th grade and implement it in 8th. Literally anything is possible if you set your mind to it.